guys, welcome back to the channel, Crafter. My name's Julie and today I have got Flosstube. So this is Flosstube 223. So what have I been working on since last Flosstube? So the Friday I had a new start and this is called the Great Hall. Awesome Pattern Studios on Etsy. This is what that piece is going to look like when it's finished. Like I said, it's Awesome Pattern Studios and it's 150 stitches by 150 stitches and there is 11 colours. So for this one I worked on it the whole day and I put in 405 stitches. So this was where I got to. So I started in the top centre and worked my way out and then put in a few different colours in there. There's black, blue, there's a couple of different browns. Yeah, I wanted to put some different colours in. But yeah, that's my start of the Great Hall. So, the first start for this week. I do have another new start. But that's that one. So then on to Saturday, I pulled out one of my Erin Elizabeth projects. And this is Cozy Lane Sampler. So let me find that one. When my tablet wants to load it. Yeah, Cozy Lane Sampler from Erin Elizabeth Designs. So this is what this one is going to look like, and I was concentrating on the house. So the big house here. Mine's going to look slightly different. I have got a different coloured roof, but the house, the front of the house itself is the same. So I worked on this one for 2 days, so Saturday and Sunday, for a total of 788 stitches. Open this one up, wrangle the fabric, and we can see, did a very neat job, but there we are now. So I think apart from filling in the windows with some like creamy yellow, some flowers in the window boxes, and then the front of the house will be done, and then I've just got the other colour in the roof to do. I picked I think it's the 2 different reds in the pattern. Let me see, I've picked 304 and 150 for the roof. I wanted it a different colour. So let me put it back in the bag and I'll tell you where I am on that piece. See those? Let's see. There we go. So let's have a look, see where we are on Cozy Lane sample. Look. So we're now at 25.74% complete. Yeah. So that was Saturday and also Sunday. Then on to Monday. So Monday morning I actually did some stitching on one of the Glamorous 3 pieces, which is the Yule Goddess from Tiny Modernist, this one. So I have actually stitched this a couple of mornings downstairs while watching TV with my husband, if we've been up early, or me in particular has been up early. So this is the Yule Goddess from Tiny Modernist. Like I said, it's one of the Glamorous 3 pieces. So where are we? Yule Goddess. It was only called the once this week, I believe. Yeah, this time around I did 120 stitches, and this is where we are now. So I concentrated over on this side and got some of this stitched in. As you can see, it's some outlines of some flowers, but yeah. So like I said, I've worked on this a couple of mornings. Just got a few stitches in. So let's have a look, see where we are on Yule Goddess. We are now at 8.91% complete. Then next I worked on the Bee Queen. Find that one. Yeah. The Bee Queen. So this is another one from Tiny Modernist. And again, I was stitching on this for the Glamorous 3. So, come on, focus. There we are. So this is the Bee Queen, and I am happy to say I have completed her skirt. So not the top piece, but the skirt I have completed. I've put in all the white around the edges, done the white and the yellow in the flowers. So I now completed her skirt, and I've moved over, and I think I've started one of the mushrooms over here at this side, and possibly one of the stems for the flowers. So this week it was called 3 times, so I've put in 340 stitches. So this is where we are now on the Bee Queen. So I've put all the white and finished those flowers on the edges of her dress, her skirt, and like I said, I came over, started one of the mushrooms, done the stem and one of the reds in the flowers in the centre. I think it's going to be this same red, pinky red, peachy red, whichever. But yeah, so I'm very, very happy. I have completed her skirt. Very happy. Like I said, excuse me, 340 stitches. Yes, very happy. very, very happy with the progress I've made on that one. So let's see where we are now. On the Bee Queen, we are 42.57% complete. Yeah, so then on to Tuesday, I had another new start, and this is another one from Awesome Pattern Studios, and this is Seahorse. That's just what it's called, Seahorse. So this is my second start. So Seahorse. Yeah. So I put in to Seahorse 200 stitches. And I started in the centre, so kind of the body and a little bit of the start of the nose. So yeah, you can just see the outline of the eye there, and this is going to be the nose, the snout, and this is the start of the belly coming around. Oh no, I didn't have a centre start. I had a top centre start. That's what I'm meaning. Yeah, a top centre start. So this here at the top is one of the bubbles, the outline for one of the bubbles. Yeah, that's the eye, and then the start of the snout. Yeah, I'm just looking at the picture there. But yeah, so another new start. So that was that one. So then on to Wednesday, I pulled out another Tiny Modernist. This is The Stockings Were Hung. Let me find it. Here we go. So yeah, The Stockings Were Hung from Tiny Modernist. So this is what this one is going to look like, and I concentrated on this side here. So I've done the candy cane, I've started some of the star. So yeah, the candy cane and the star on top of that tree there. So that's where I worked, and I've put in 322 stitches. So this is where we are now. So like I said, I did do the candy cane. I changed the floss for the letters. Originally that was red, but I've used a multicoloured thread. So I've put the candy canes back to red and white. And the star here, I used like a variegated, well, a multi thread of blues and teals, and then I've started on the tree down here, and again I used a multi-thread. So the star there in that blue teal, and then the tree in the different green. So I'll show you what I mean. Not necessarily a variegated, but it's a, yeah, so the tree is in this green, teal, white, and the star is in this blue, teal, yeah, quite big sections of colour rather than blending. So that is where we are with the stockings were hung. We'll have a look at where we are on that one now. So let's see where we are. So 29.08%. And then yesterday, so lastly this week, I worked on the Tea Goddess. Again from Tiny Modernist. So this is what this one is going to look like. The Tea Goddess. And again, I managed to get some stitching time in the morning, so I worked on that one piece all day long, and I got 646 stitches into this. So I think I already had the pink flowers, so I did a little bit more on the house. I've done these stems here, and then I filled in going up here, and then I put in these leaves here. So yeah, 646 stitches. So again, very pleased with the progress made on this piece. So I will tell you where I am now on that one. It is at 13.28% complete. So that is what I have stitched on this time. So we have a few days left of this month. So yeah, right up until Tuesday next week. Wednesday the 1st is our eldest son's birthday. He will be turning 20. No, our youngest, not our eldest. Our youngest. It's his birthday, the 1st of October, so he'll be turning 20. And then on Thursday, the 2nd, is my husband's birthday, my husband Mark. So wish them a happy birthday if you don't mind. Definitely hop over to my husband's channel, Mark's Mods, and wish him a happy birthday over there. So yes, so in the meantime, I'm not sure what I'm going to stitch on this weekend. I might carry on with the 3 lady projects, the tea, the bee, and the Yule Goddess. I might just leave those 3 in the frames and just alternate them. Yeah, I might do that. Get me to the end of this month, or maybe I might fancy a change. Monday, Tuesday, I might pick a subject because yeah, next month we will properly get into the lessons and picking some projects. But I do need to do my October plans video. I need to pick my glamorous 3 pieces. I then need to, obviously when I record my video, pick the creature, and I think for October it's going to be Halloween, so not a specific designer, just Halloween projects. I've got a couple of Doreen Jones. I've got Halloween Quaker. I've got Tonight We Ride from Autumn Lane Stitchery. Yeah, so Halloween is going to be the theme for October, so not a specific designer. So yeah, I'll just try and put those projects in for the animal that's picked, and then obviously the glamorous 3, the 100 stitches a day, or clump them together, do it all in one. Sometimes I'll do that. I think the beginning of the month, while I'm doing the creature, I will do 100 a day, but then as we get past that, sort of into the last 2 or 3 weeks, I will clump them together and just do however many stitches for that, one of those 3 projects. But yeah, I'm just going to carry on with the ladies and see where I can get to by the end of this month on each of those, because I'm very pleased with the progress that I've made on those projects. So yeah, I'm just going to carry on with those 3. So let me have a quick sip of coffee and then we will have a look and see what I've seen online. So I have remembered my shirt this week. I forgot last week, I completely forgot. It says I practice stitchcraft, and yeah, it was from Amazon, from our eldest son. He got it for my birthday. So I did see on another group that Pain-Free Crafts have posted a free chart. I still need to go and get it because you need to create an account, and I've never bought, have I? Did I ever bought from Pain-Free Crafts? No, I think I can't remember now. Yeah, I think the one from the Pain-Free Crafts I won in a giveaway. Was it Pain-Free Crafts? No, it was Cross Stitch for Everyone. So no. So yes, it's called Maine Coon Kitten, and it's a freebie on the Pain-Free Crafts website. So sometimes when you pull down a bar at the top, you know, the 3 lines, pull the bar down at the top, sometimes on websites there will be a one for freebies, but sometimes they will just put like new items or new to the website or something like that. So I clicked on that, and yes, it is a freebie, and it's called Maine Coon Kitten. So I did see this on Siski's Facebook group, so I'm going to show you what she posted. So Maine Coon Kitten. So like I said, I saw this on Siski's Facebook group, but yeah, she posted there was a freebie to download from Pain-Free Crafts. But yeah, so I need to go and create an account, and then what you do is you put it in your basket, and then obviously you go to purchase, but there's no, you know, card details or anything like that needed to download a freebie. But yeah, so from your account you can do that. Then also Pink Lily Designs on Facebook have posted the freebies for September. So now I've got the hiccups. Come on, focus. it's focusing on things behind. There we go. So we have a stained glass, like autumn scene, and then we have cherry blossom tree. So those are on Facebook, Pink Lily Patterns. So those are the September free charts. I can't remember. I think that is everything, yeah, because I'm puzzling why I've taken lots of pictures or screenshots, but it's projects that I was thinking about for next month. So yeah, it seems to be a lot of pictures there, but that's not really. So yeah, my Halloween themed projects. Oh, the other one that I was thinking of was Lady Halloween. So yeah, Lady Halloween. And then the one from Primrose Cottage that I started, The Witch Next Door. I'm thinking about pulling that one back out again. So The Witch Next Door. I believe last time I picked this up I did get some of the house done, but I need to have a look. I know I had to restart it because the piece of fabric I'd originally started on wasn't big enough. Yeah, it would have been impossible to stitch the margins, and yeah, when I started it I wasn't very good at calculating and had to learn and be, you know, reminded about the margin. Not just, I'm starting to realise, not just for framing, you know, they recommend the 3-inch border. I see it also as when you're trying to, particularly me, I like working on the clip frames. So to get the fabric over those as well. So the 3-inch border is, yeah, an absolute game changer. If you're trying to do like a like half an inch or an inch, I'm finding that I'm having to put projects into hoops, and I don't really like working in hoops because it hurts my hands. Having to, yeah, try and hold it in my hand and then try and this hand cramps up. I'm left-handed, so trying to hold it in my right hand, it cramps up and I find it quite awkward. So I do prefer the clip frames. So that 3-inch border I'm finding is very important. So yeah, I restarted The Witch Next Door from Primrose Cottage Stitches. So yeah, I'm thinking about pulling that one back out again. Like I said, there's a couple of Doreen Jones that I wanted to pull back out. 'Tis the Season. Thinking about pulling that one back out. I do find this one difficult to stitch on because for some reason it wouldn't go into Pattern Keeper, so I'm using notes, but I could possibly, I don't know. Let me, and this one as well, this Doreen Jones Halloween Witch. It says you say witch like it's a bad thing. I love stitching on this piece. Yeah, you say witch like it's a bad thing. So yeah, those are a few ideas that I did have for some Halloween pieces. So yeah, The Witch Next Door, I think, and those two Doreen Jones, I think, are going to be my Glamorous 3 picks, but I'm not sure. So yeah, I've got Lady Halloween, I've got Tonight We Ride, Halloween Quaker, and then the one that I pulled out last week, the Muggle Books. Yeah. So I'm going to be working on Halloween pieces, but yeah, I'll make a final decision before I make my October plans video. So yeah, if you're able to, go and check out Pain Free Crafts and go and have a look at the freebie. Pink Lily Patterns, the Facebook group, go and check out her freebie charts. She puts them in a Dropbox, so they do download to your phone like a zip file, but once you can get them into, I use OneDrive to store mine, so it sorts them out once you put them into there, into PDFs, and yeah. But yes, I'm gonna stop gabbling and let you guys go. So yeah, we'll see what I get up to the end of this month, and then yeah, I will see you again soon for my October plans video. And then so Wednesday, Thursday. So yeah, we'll have the end of September, beginning of October for my next Flosstube. So yeah, we'll have already started some of those for the Glamorous 3. But then that weekend will be put aside for diamond painting. So the first weekend, or first full weekend of that month, is set aside for diamond painting, another craft that I do. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to stop gabbling. I'm going to let you guys go. So remember, guys, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. Bye, guys.